And it started off so joyful. This is starting to get uncomfortable. Shock, hell, misery on earth, man. They just kept screaming. Pain. So it's January, man. It's cold as shit. So we graduated boot camp. You've gone through the crucible. You've been home for 10 days. It's this crazy life-changing event. It's all really cool. Then you get to the School of Infantry, and man, they're not fucking around down there. These guys are sergeants. They're not drill instructors, and they've either been just back from Iraq or they've been deployed. So some of these older guys were like probably invaded Panama and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they're sergeants now, corporals, some of them. So we're all infantry. There's like 60 or 70 of us. I have a picture. It was Alpha Company. We get to the new barracks, right? And now they're forming us up because now we're going to the field. So they give us the packing list. So everybody's confident, right? So we just graduated boot camp. No one said anything about School of Infantry being super hard or anything. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we're not really thinking about that. And everyone's gearing up. And here's what I kind of thought about it. Again, I was older than everybody. But it's like, dude, this packing list has extra boots in it.
Shit.
Like, come on, dude, really? I mean, but they did say, hey, they shortened the amount of time you're at SOI now, but they increased the amount of ammunition and they increased the amount of time you'll be in the field.
Yeah.
So they basically compacted the training.
Yeah.
For what's the point in coming back to these barracks in the rear, right? We're going to stay in the field.
Yeah.
So they issue all this gear, and most of it, dude, is like, it looked like we were in Korean War. Like, they had what's called Gumby suits. It's just like these green, like guys fish in the river and shit.
Yeah.
You put that on, right? And it's like, these, what do they call that?
Waterproof, like,
anyway,
overalls.
no, I'm just saying, overalls, right?
Yeah.
And then the green jacket goes over that.
Yeah.
Then your gear goes over that. Then your pack goes over that.
Yeah.
And there's this big, huge hood so it can go over your helmet.
Yeah.
And guess what? That thing doesn't breathe. It's rubber, man.
Right.
So you're like, you know what?
Got a sauna. Old timer out there.
So this is the shit. And then for tents, but Marines, by the way, when you go to the infantry, dude, you don't pitch a tent of any kind. You're just like, my guys if lucky, pull your fucking poncho out and just put it over your head. And that's it, man.
You're not corner in the dirt and go to bed.
Yeah. I don't even know why they give you the ISO mats. I mean, for big, long training things they do for 10 days, you'll be out in the field. You might set up what's called a shelter half. That's what I'm getting to. They issued us shelter halves. It's a piece of heavy ass burlap, right? That it's the reason it's called shelter half because you only carry half and another Marine. So let's say you and I are going to bunk up when you get to the field. You got half, I've got half. They button and zip together all along the top, and it literally looks like the Scooby-Doo tent, like old school World War II. Green tents online, and if you set up camp. And then SOI is probably the only place you're going to do that. But we didn't even have those pop-up tents. Dude, these were shelter halves from the motherfucking Korean War. I'm telling you, World War II, some shit. And we had the brown MREs, dark brown plastic. We'll probably be able to put a picture in. But the dark brown plastic, like ham slice, that was a meal. Ham slice. That's your meal. Ham slice? You pull that sucker open, it just comes out, and it's just got lard on it. You're like... I swear to you. So anyway, we get all this gear and they give us the packing list. The packing list is over the top ridiculous. You got a shelter half, extra boots, all your gear, 6 magazines, 2 canteens, your deuce gear, which is your load bearing vest, whatever. So that's where you put it on and that's where your magazines and all your shit go. That goes over your flak jacket, right? Like the shit they have, flak jacket. You're wearing all this shit. Then your pack goes on, right? And so this crazy packing list, we're like helping each other up. Like, all right, man. And what you're supposed to do is kick the pack up high on you, cinch your waist belt down, and then get your straps. That way all the weight is more on your hips.
Yeah.
For now. Right? And everyone's like, I feel good. We're like punching each other. I fucking feel good, right? And then, of course, they wake you up way early. Earlier than they said. And it's zero dark. I don't know. It was like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Freezing cold out. I just remember all you could see in the moonlight, and everyone's got noise discipline. I mean, we just came out of boot camp. These guys were all green, so no one's saying anything. It's real quiet. All you hear is gear moving around. So that was kind of cool. And I remember looking at all this gear, all these dudes with packs, and dude, half the platoon, the packs are over their head. Yeah. So all I see is a pack and then boots, like the old Bugs Bunny World War II looking shit, airborne stuff. Like everyone's lined up, and I'm like, this is crazy, man. And we take off, and it's freezing cold, right? Which is fine. Let's get moving. I'm good with that. Yeah. Gloves, we're good. And so here's where I was going to tell you, here's where paths collide, right? This is the first hump you go on in School of Infantry. Everyone's feeling good. Gear's tight. We just graduated boot camp. We're all in good shape. But the difference is, this is the infantry. These dudes don't like, oh, did you guys see that bird? Bro, you are moving from point A to B, not later, fucking now.
Yeah.
And it's just, and if you jog, they're screaming at you, don't fucking run, keep it together. And you're just like, holy shit, bro, this sucks. Because when I was at boot camp, we were on these humps. I'm like, this is a joke.
Yeah.
It's like at night, and I'm just enjoying it. Just walking. It's so quiet.
It was like time off.
So I used to love that, man, because it was like spooky quiet.
Yeah.
And there's 150 of us out there. No one's saying a fucking word. Yeah. It's really cool. And then like they do the pop-up flares and stuff. It's just really haunting. I really enjoyed that. So, dude, I was sightseeing. I was just trying to stay alive, dude.
It's exercise all the time.
It's pain. So like not even an hour into it, so I'm thinking, can't be much longer. Bro, the sun was just coming up. Till the sun went down.
Yeah.
That was a long, treacherous, horrible day, man. And it started off so joyful. I'm just like, you know what? This is starting to get uncomfortable. And then it just turned into shock, hell, misery on earth, man. They just kept screaming. The sergeants, AT&T, reach out and touch someone. You had to, because guys are doing the accordion.
They were still using that line when I was
of course. Yeah. But they just try to break you, because if he says that again, I've got a bayonet. I'm gonna stab him. AT&T, reach out, AT&T. So, and you're just dying. And then, all this bullshit about stopping every 40 minutes and changing sides. Bro, you don't get time for that.
Fuck no.
First of all, you're in shock.
Yeah.
Like, guys started just going, fuck this, and fall in the ditch. And I told you this story earlier. And he's like, get up. And he gets on all fours to crawl out onto the road. Yeah. And the sergeant just goes, bullshit. Leveled him. And I'm like, that shit's not happening to me. Right? Glad he did it.
Thanks for showing me what not to do.
Bro, and I'm just like, that was one hell of, because we had helmets on too, man.
Uh-huh.
And so it's just raining sweat off of us. And it's January.
Dude, get on all fours.
And then they would stop, and then they leveled him. And then he goes, give me your dog tags. Ripped his dog tags off his neck.
Yeah.
And get on the truck. But you see this, right? You're like, that's all I gotta do. And
where does he go once he's on the truck?
I'll get on the truck. But you just can't do it. And I'm just like, I'm not letting that happen to me.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I'm fucking dying. And I'm just like, all right, here's what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna wake up to them doing shit to me, like, because I'm just gonna pass out. So I'm just gonna keep going. And that's it. And surprisingly, every hour you're like, it's gotta be over now.
Yeah.
Not even close. And so I just couldn't believe. I'm like, man, this is impossible.
Yeah.
How are we still walking? And it starts to feel like somebody hitting the bottom of your foot with a sledgehammer, man, every step. And this dude's still got a big chew in going, and you're ready to murder family members at this point, man. It's awful. And I'm just like, this sucks. And when you take your little breaks, the corpsman, he's a dick. He just walks by, like, hey, shut up. Dude, just rip your flak jacket open and steam just comes out.
You come here to help you? I'm not here.
They're like, drink water. Okay. And it's just, dude, it's non-stop misery. And you just can't believe it. And finally, man, they already had a truckload of dudes that went ahead of us. I see us peeling off into the woods. I'm like, it's better than this shit.
Yeah.
We got to be, and it was open. You could see people like camped there before. It was all bedded down. And they're like, you're so tired, right? You just want to collapse. But here's where the military really shines. And they love to really give it to you because they know all you want to do is sit down, right? And they're like, oh, there's not time to fuck around. Scream. It's 10 times worse, right? Because you got to set up what? Bivouac.
Yeah.
No one's like, in the fleet, everyone's like, you good? We're done, bro.
Right.
You set up watch. Fucking booby traps and shit.
Yeah.
We're good. No, they got a bivouac. And you're just so exhausted, man. There's no, you're trying to tent poles but at least you have people, right?
Right.
And they'll be like, hey man, you make it, I'll make it, right? Let's just fucking get through this. And then you're soaking wet. Now it's starting to get cold. I'm shivering. And they're like, put dry clothes on, do it now. Like this, I'm like, this is worse than boot camp, right? Because at boot camp, boot camp's hard, right?
Yeah.
But it gets to be kind of a game. This shit was no game. Like it was just, they were just fucking mean. And so you're just soaking wet. But buddy, you put that, they give you polypropylene. They call them polypros. Get your polypros. And it's just long johns, basically. And you put that on, it's dry and warm.
Yeah.
It's your body rewards you with the biggest dopamine shot. You're just like, like stop being a fag. Like, shut your mouth. Everyone's like, oh my God, that feels good.
Stop making those sounds.
Oh, really? Here's those. Just crazy shit.
Soak your lawn, John.
And they're just like, make Firewatch and all this, make a Firewatch list. You and you're a squad leader. I'm like, I'm not. Fuck.
Yeah.
And then, dude tried telling me I was on Firewatch. I'm like, no. I specifically saw all the dudes that fell out of the hump, got beaten up pretty good, thrown in the back of the truck. They're doing Firewatch. And the guy was like, I don't think so. And then eventually I didn't have to. But dude, you'll never sleep like that. I got in that fucking sleeping bag.
Yeah.
I was just in a cocoon.
Yeah.
And and it went on from there, man. Like that hump, there were 10 more like that. But then you just got to know it. I mean, so a hump in the Infantry Marine Corps, when they tell you it's coming, it's like you're going to court or something in a couple of days. You're like, I mean, I got better at it, but when because then you know when to take Motrin if you have to. But then your feet are used to it.
Yeah.
Dude, the tough guys are in the fleet 2-3 years in.
Yeah.
Green guys, they can run or all that, but they don't have the ability to deal with that much pain yet.
Yeah.
And I mean, the chafing from your gear, just everything, and you're not eating that much, and they have no sympathy. Like there's none of this. You can make it. They be like, good. That's what like when people start falling out. She's like, yeah. You fucking pussy and all this other shit. Like they don't fuck around, man. We go out on this fucking ambush and they have these targets on rails that go through the woods.
Okay.
So that it's like a squad walking through the woods.
Yeah.
And we're waiting for their ass, right? Dude has a claymore. And I'm skipping all the shit where they show you how to do a claymore, right? You know what a claymore is? Yeah. It blows up this way. There's 500 ball bearings in there that blow out like that and just wreck everything, right? I knew what it was, but we never used a live one. But we put a live one there, and right next to me is the guy on the 240. This is a 240 Gulf, because this is 1998. And he's sitting there, and I don't think much of it, and they asked, hey, everyone got ear protection. But then we've been in the field 2 weeks, and they're going to punish you if you don't have your earplugs. By then, my earplugs, I wore candy paint every day. They were like M&Ms.
Wads of wax.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, I guess. Ow. Right? So then like guys started using cigarette butts. That doesn't work. So this guy, we're on this log and we're sitting there and they're going to initiate the ambush with a claymore. Click it. And they simulate these things going through and all this stuff. Don't start an ambush with an open bolt weapon because it might just go clack.
Yeah.
And now you've alerted everybody. So you hit him with and then just the power of it, man. So 50 Marines, 2 full automatic M240s, right? That's a 7.62 millimeter, man. And then everyone else with their M16s. When that claymore goes off, you're like, Jesus Christ! It's so like, dude, I was impressed by everything. You're new, right?
Yeah,
dude, that's the first time. That shit goes. If we heard that now, everyone would call the police in this whole area. What the fuck was that? Boom! And this guy next to me just lays on the fucking trigger, and I'm like, dude, it started to feel like a nail gun. Yeah. Just going into my ear. So I go like this. Now I just want to empty my rifle into the dummies. I'm just like, fuck this. And the guy comes behind me and they use a bore punch, which is just metal rods you screw together, goes in your butt for cleaning your weapon. Okay. And they'll slap you on the helmet. He's like, look over there, Del Dog. Over there, get that one. I'm like, fuck you, man. Yeah. Like, I'm just dying. And I was never right after that. This shit was never right after that.